Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am here with this video for the all-in-one, which is going to be the only video I'm actually doing at the moment, just because, as you know, my computer's been down. So I just want to show what I did with creating the characters, and then I have a video after this that will be of the house. So first I'm creating my first character, and his name is Marcus Wilmington, or it will be anyways when I get to that. I did randomize all of his traits, and I randomized his aspiration as well, because of the fact that it's an all-in-one, so it doesn't really matter what we do, but it's just mainly the base. I'm only doing the base game traits and aspirations, and I put him in wrong clothes at first, and then I actually go back and I change him out of it and put him in only base game and clothing and hair and all that. So just so you guys know, keep watching and you'll see. But anyways, I want to tell you about Marcus's story, since he is going to be our main character. He is was a successful businessman. So his story is that he lived in this really rich town. He's actually not from a rich background, but he made himself successful as a teenager, and so he just continued on and did like all those things that, you know, make you successful. He worked really hard and he got there, and then he met this model, and she was beautiful and she caught his eye, and they actually went out for a drink, and things got a little heated that night, and they actually woohooed, and she ended up actually pregnant. And when she came back to him, he knew that the best thing he could do was to step up to the plate and be the father of this child. So that's what he did, and he actually eventually fell in love with this girl. But the thing is she's a model, and that's all she focuses on is her modeling career. And so eventually he started to work for her father, because he couldn't live the lifestyle he was living trying to be the successful businessman, because he didn't have time to take care of the baby. So he actually quit that job and worked for this girl's father, who is a real estate agent. And what he does is he buys houses really cheap, fixes them up, and sells them. So kind of like a fixer-upper, I guess you can call him. And anyways, so that's what he did, and he actually enjoyed the job, but at the same time he hated it, because it wasn't his lifetime dream, but he knew for his daughter, which is what he had, and that's what we're making now. He knew that it was the best he could do, so that's why he did it. But he always knew he wanted to go back into business or run his own fixer-upper business, and that's kind of where we are today. Now her dad is from a rich family, so obviously, you know, he had money, and so he actually bought them the house out here where they're living now, which is in Willow Creek, because that's one of the base game worlds. And he actually only loaned them the money, so so Marcus is $50,000 in debt to start with. He has to pay back her family before he can even dream about his own business, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he has to do. He has to do this, and obviously he brought his daughter and this girl who he's in love with, but who is too focused on her own career to even realize that, you know, he's actually fallen for her in this time that they've been together or lived together. And she's really into the lifestyle, and she flirts with everyone, and she just doesn't care about her daughter pretty much. And he doesn't have the heart to say that to the girl's dad and be like, hey, your daughter isn't really like there for me or the kid, but at the same time he promised that he would take care of her. So he's kind of obligated to take care of this girl who doesn't want anything really to do with him or their daughter. And so he's kind of like in a stuck, and so he owes this family $50,000. So he's $50,000 in debt to start, because that's what it costs to build the house, or like, you know, make a nice enough house for them. He had some money saved up that he put towards it. He did put all of his $20,000 or whatever it was into it, but then after that the father gave him the $50,000 and told him that it needs to be paid back as soon as possible. So now Marcus is a little bit stressed because he wants to build his own business, but at the same time he doesn't have that time because he needs to be working really hard to get this money to pay off this guy, and then hopefully after that, you know, either this girl's gonna pull it through and they're gonna be together, or he's pretty much gonna be like, you know, you haven't really been there, let me just take care of her, let me take care of our daughter, and let me just go, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it's gonna work, or if these guys are even going to like get along. I know right now that they're not in the best place. They're very upset with each other just for the fact that she's mad because he made her move away from this, like, a city, which is where she wanted to live, but they couldn't afford it. So her dad made her compromise. So she's like upset as it is that she has to live in like this old punk town, you know, with these not celebrities, and try to make a living as a model. And who knows if it's going to work out for her. I don't even know. But anyways, guys, that's the story of this family. I hope you guys liked them. I will show you more of their traits and everything in-game. I just wanted to give you their backstory and to let you guys see me create the characters, because I know that you guys all love to see this, or at least most of you. And if you don't want to see this, you can skip right past this. I have a build video, which is the first episode of the all-in-one. It is just me building the house, and then the second episode, well, after this, will actually be me starting the game. So if you guys are interested in this, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.